All right, y'all. I have another Silver Palace Gotcha System video for you guys. I'm not playing any games, bro. I'm not playing any games. Before I touch this game, I don't want to deal with another bullshit convoluted system. I just don't want to. I don't want to deal with that. So on our previous video, we reacted to Styx's video where we see some more details on the gotcha system because the beta test is out, so everybody's trying to see what's going on with the game. In order for us to see how healthy the economy is, it's gonna take some time, so we can't really talk about the economy as up to right now. Like, we can talk about that once the beta test is over, right? Once like the beta test is almost over and players get enough pulls, then we can see how the economy is. But we saw the character banner, we saw the weapon banner, the standard weapon banner, and the standard character banner, and we all know it's 100 guaranteed pity, guaranteed. You can lose consecutive 50/50s before you reach 100 pity on the character banner. And for the weapon banner, we're gonna talk about that because I did gloss over that on my previous video. I did gloss over it, but there are some more details on the weapon banner that you guys don't know about. So we're going to talk about that. But yeah, once again, character banner, 100 pity, guaranteed before you reach 100 pity, you can lose consecutive 50/50s and you can get like other standard characters or whatever before you reach 100 pity guaranteed. So when it comes to the weapon banner, so this is what I glossed over. So for the weapon banner, 80 pity is guaranteed. You get the featured weapon 100% guaranteed once you reach 80 pity. But as you guys can see, it says when drawing a 5-star motive, there is a 50% chance it will be a featured motive. The base probability to reveal a 5-star motive is 0.8%, pretty much the same as character banner, with an overall probability of 1.8%, including guarantees. So you guys can see we have the featured 5-star weapon, and then we have the standard 5-star weapons here. So yes, there is 50/50 on the weapon banner. Now, how do I feel about that? When we look at NTE, this is exactly like NTE. In NTE, you can lose consecutive 50/50s before you reach guaranteed and get the weapon you want in the weapon banner for NTE. But the thing is, NTE has a font system, right? If you play Genshin, Wu, or any other gacha game, for example, Mora, right? Imagine you can use Mora to purchase weapon pools. That's what you can do in NTE. You can use fonts to purchase weapon pools. And that's the difference between NTE and Silver Palace's gotcha weapon banner and Wuwa's, Genshin's, and every other open world gotcha game's weapon banner. You can use coins to essentially get weapon currency. And when we take a look at the currency for Silver Palace, we have Judgment Shot, Deduction Shot, Standard Shot, Bullet of Insight. So Judgment Shot, this is for the character banner. Standard Shot, that's for the standard character banner. And then Deduction Shot, this is going to be for those weapon banner, right? Feature weapon banner. And then Bullet of Insight is going to be the standard weapon banner. Now, I feel like this is going to be exactly like Wuthering Waves, where you can't really get weapon pools that easily. Like, it's not gonna be like, oh, like I log in and I can use like my coins to purchase some weapon pools like in NTE. I don't think you'll be able to do that. So that's why I like, when it comes to NTE's weapon banner, I let it slide because it's really easy for me to get weapon pools for NTE weapon banner. I can just go to the font shop, use my fonts, and get a bunch of weapon pools, and I'm good to go. Meanwhile, for Wuthering Waves, I can't really do that. But here's the thing though, for Wuthering Waves, there is no 50/50 in Wuthering Waves weapon banner, right? There is no 50/50. If you trigger a 5-star animation before you reach 80 pity, that is guaranteed to be the featured weapon that you want. Meanwhile, for Silver Palace, if you trigger a 5-star animation before you reach 80 pity, chances are it's going to be a standard 5-star weapon. So it's literally Genshin Impact's weapon banner, right? But not as bad as Genshin, because for Genshin, I think you have to lose 50. Last time I played the game, all right, last time I played the game, there was like a system where like if you lose 50-50 2 times, then the third time it's guaranteed. That's the last time I played the game. They probably changed it where like if you lose 50-50 one time, then the next time is guaranteed. I don't know. But that's what's going on. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below about that. But that's what's happening with Silver Palace's weapon banner. And honestly, I don't really know how to feel about that. I don't know, because once again, like I said, if I can't purchase weapon pools that easily, then like I would essentially have to use the same currency. Like I would have to use the currency that I'm using for the character banner. I would have to use that for the weapon banner as well. So let's say I'm going all out for a character, and then I was unlucky and I reached 100 pity. Like I reached exactly 100 pity, and then I got the character, and then I don't have any more pools to get their weapon, because like I said, Silver Palace doesn't really have a fun system like NTE does, where you can purchase weapon currency with just coins, right? As a free-to-play player, it's really free-to-play friendly, but in Silver Palace you can't really do that. Well, if I don't have any more pools, like if I don't have like the currency to like purchase the deduction shot, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, deduction shots. Well, it's GG's for me, because there's no way for me to get deduction shots unless I buy more pools. Y'all see where I'm going here? So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think the weapon banner is definitely going to cause a lot of, it's going to cause a huge commotion in the community, and I think people are definitely going to complain the fact that for the weapon banner you can lose consecutive 50-50s before you reach 80 pity. And I know there's going to be some people out there that are going to say, well, it's nice the fact that I can get multiple weapons before I reach guarantee, because I'm still guaranteed to get the weapon no matter what. Fair, but at the same time, it's like, we all know when it comes to these standard weapons in these gacha games, they're doo-doo, bro. They're complete boo-boo. Of course, like global launch, like these weapons, everything is gonna be cracked, obviously, because we're fresh into the game, so everything is gonna be valuable. Like anything that's 5-star is gonna be valuable. But long term, these standard 5-star weapons, I don't doubt it, the fact that these weapons are gonna be doo-doo over time. So yeah. Now, if you guys don't know what this game is, this is Mongol Star Dive. Now, this is a game that I've been playing for a hot minute. Pretty fun game. But when we take a look at the weapon banner for this game, you guys can see for the weapon banner, I think max pity is, I think it's 80. I have to, let me look at the preview. Wait, not preview. Let me look at the rates here. Records? Is it in records? Damn, I have to wait for it to reset, because I don't really see it. But I think max pity for the weapon banner is like 80 or 75. I forgot. But there is no 50-50 for the weapon banner in Mongol Star Dive. There isn't. There is no 50-50 at all. If I get a 5-star animation, it's going to be this weapon right here, right? It's going to be this weapon. And you know, that's just good. You know what I'm saying? That's good, because when it comes to like losing 50-50 on like featured weapon banners, it's like, if I'm gonna get the standard weapon through that featured weapon banner, it just feels a little bit off in a way. It just feels like trash, because I can already get that standard weapon in the standard weapon banner. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I can get that featured weapon early, guess what? I can save more pulls. I have more pulls when the character comes out, when the next character comes out. And that's what's good. That's the good thing about not losing 50-50 on the weapon banner. You get it early and boom, you can save up. Because all these banners, they're sharing the same currency. And what I mean by the same currency, I mean this right over here. right? Crystals. That's going to be the same thing in Silver Palace, where all those banners, you're going to have to use crystals in order for you to get those pulls. But the thing is, when we take a look at Mongol Stardive and its events, right? This event right here, look, I can get weapon pulls in this event. Um, this right over here, look, we have a summer event. I can get like what, 15, 30, 50. I can get 50 weapon pulls, right? 50 weapon pool currencies in total from this event. That is never going to happen in like very popular open world gacha games like Wuwa, Genshin, Arknight's Info, where like they drop an event where you get 50 weapon pulls for free. That's just not, I don't think that's ever happened before, which sucks. And I don't think that's gonna happen in Silver Palace. You know, that's why like when you look at these games like Mongol Stardive, NTE, it's like they give you so many weapon pulls for free without even spending money, to the point where it's like, nigga, I don't even care if I can lose 50-50 on the weapon banner in NTE, because I can purchase those keys through the fawn shop. But in Silver Palace, it's not gonna be that way, right? It's not gonna be that way. You lose 50-50 on the weapon banner and you get a random weapon and you have no more pulls left. You can't just be like, hey man, I'm gonna go to the shop and I'm gonna purchase some more deduction keys, whatever it was fucking called. I'm gonna purchase those in the shop with my coins. Can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. So essentially what I'm saying is there's essentially like a safety net when it comes to the weapon banner and games like NTE, Mongol Stardive, and etc. There's a safety net, right? We have that event there. But look, this event we get like a 10 standard pull, right? Because 100-day launch. What else? Look, for this event, now when it comes to this event here, when you get a character, right? When you get a character in Mongol Stardive, you can get a free 10 pull when you get that featured character. So this is a new character here, right? Francis. She's a new character. I got Francis, and guess what? They gave me a free 10 weapon pull automatically. Same for his character as well. I got her and it gave me a free 10 weapon pull. I got like 20 free weapon pulls by just simply getting these two characters. And I'm trying to find the other event here. Let me see if I can find it. This one's not that. Oh, it's not that one either. Oh, what if I click view all? Okay. This is like a 14-day login event here. We have another login event. We had this event where like you can get 10 free weapon pulls literally entirely for free by just completing these missions. Like there's just so many ways for you to get weapon pulls in this game. And I like it when they do that. You know what I'm saying? I like it when they do that. You don't have to worry about not being able to get that weapon, you know, because I don't have enough pulls. They're giving you a fuck ton of weapon pulls through these events. And believe it or not, guys, ever since I started this game, I got every single featured character entirely for free, right? This character, Verna, I got her and her weapon, right? This character, she's a standard character, but I also got her weapon as well. This is a featured character, I got her weapon too. Got her weapon. This is another featured character. This character, I got this character to A2. A2, and I didn't spend a dime. I got her to A2. A2. Because there's no 50-50, and my luck was just insane. So I got this character at A2. This character, there was literally an event, and I'm not joking with you guys. There was an event. Let me pull it up. Some of you guys might not give a flying fuck, but this is just proving my point. There was an event. If I can show you guys here. This was it, I think. Yes, this was it. There was an event where we literally got a standard character for free, right? Not only did they give us a standard character for free, they gave us Ophelia and they gave us her weapon entirely for free. And there was a banner for this character because she works well with Nurey, who's like an ice buffer. So they dropped her banner and I was able to get her to like A2. This character is another feature character. I got her and her weapon right here. This character, another feature character. I got her and her weapon. So y'all see where I'm coming from. It's like when you look at these other gacha games, this is why comparing, right? This is why people are going to compare regardless. Because when you look at the way these companies, like when you look at these systems and these gacha games, believe it or not, some of these systems are just inferior. All right, you look at, based off of what I'm seeing so far with Silver Palace's gacha system, I will say the weapon banner is 100% inferior to Mongol Stardiser's weapon banner, and uh, what's that game? NTE's weapon banner, because when I'm pulling for the weapon, and there's a shop where I can purchase keys with just coins. I can't really do that in Wuwa. But the thing is, for Wuwa, there is no 50-50 on the weapon banner. Once I lose that 5-star, once I get a 5-star animation, it's 100% guaranteed to be that weapon no matter what. So yeah, that's literally all I have for y'all. And when it comes to the weapon banner, that's what I left. That's what I left out on my other video. I was so like lost in the sauce, you know, like when it comes to like giving your first initial reaction on something, you lose out on so many things. But when I look back, I was like, wait a minute, I can lose consecutive 50-50s on a weapon banner, so I don't know how to feel about that. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys in this video. We're probably gonna find some more stuff. I'm digging, guys. Your boy is digging. I'm making sure that I don't leave a single, right? I'm making sure that I don't leave one important piece of information out, because I know you guys are craving for more details, for more information, because everybody, I'm telling y'all, man, these companies, they need to pay attention, bro. Everybody is fed up. We're fucking fed up, dude. We are fed up. When was the last time you guys seen everybody coming together, right? Whether we like it or not, there is some division going on, you know, in the Silver Pass community, where people are glazing this gacha system and some people don't like it. But so far, everybody is literally coming together, and we're all just like tunnel visioning. Like, we're just straight up tunnel vision on this gacha system. Nobody's talking about the gameplay. Nobody's talking about anything else. We're just focused on the gacha system because, hey, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. These predatory gacha systems gave us PTSD. We don't want to deal with that shit no more. We just don't want to. We don't want to deal with that shit no more. And the fact that there are like so many gacha games that released these past few months that don't have 50-50 garbage, and it's just straight up guaranteed, and they have like a lot of like free-to-play friendly events, it's like it's really hard to settle down with the game that has 50-50, and a game where like all the things that we complain about, they're still present in that game and they don't really change anything about that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep digging for some more information. I wish I had access to the beta test, man. But yeah, it is what it is, bro. Hope you guys have a good one. I'll be catch you guys on the next one. Adios.